Aurel living here. Hello everybody who has been here before and welcome to the new ones on the channel. Today we open a new door for the YouTube community, which is past experiences and stories. We will talk about a word that makes a lot of people scared and uncomfortable, which is rejection. We will divide the word into what it means psychologically, what it means semantically, and I will bring some stories from my sales experience so far. Apart from that, we will go over the reasons on why people don't feel comfortable when they get rejected in terms of jobs, ideas, places even, and what does it take to separate the logical part from the emotional part, and why this separation could actually bring you far more enjoyment no matter what happens in life. But before that, we need to go to a very nice location, which is of course in nature. Again, my favorite places to be. We need to cycle there. We will go to a nice little park, find a spot where we can sit down and talk as a one-on-one conversation, and I will catch you from there. Let's go and get the bike.
Yeah, came through flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff link, something like a movie. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Artist out the ranch, I just told you that I'm bout it. I might take offense if you tell me that you doubt it. That's just what it is, yeah, I'm known to make it rowdy. Then I'm for the fit, and I drive a wide body. Who you know, but like this, nobody. Can't go slow, I gotta hit that body. I'm the top for the top, I can't never take a break. Yeah, I'm hot, and you not, that's why all my records bang. Oh, it's been a long, hard road, gotta go home.
You expected a bicycle, right? So we were left talking about the word rejection. But before talking about my experience with this word, I think it's really important to ask a very simple question. What actually is rejection, apart from the semantic meaning? I think we're afraid of what the word seems to say. What humans, in all truth, have evolved as social creatures. And they lived in communities, tribes of 40, 50 people at the beginning. Rejection is a psychological thing in the human brain where if you don't belong to a certain group, to your own kind, you feel threatened, so you don't feel safe anymore. And this thing creates a danger response from you, from the body. So basically, rejection psychologically means the fear of not being safe because you're not. Thank you. The fear of not being safe because you don't belong to a certain group. And often when rejection happens, our mind starts to create stories around it. Maybe I'm not good enough. Over time, I have realized that rejection and self-worth are two separate things. It's very important to separate. I think I have something in my bag here. So I have my notebook and I have a pen, right? They both are complementary to each other. So if you have a notebook, you can write with a pen. If you have a pen, you can use a notebook to put your thoughts on it. Separately, they are useless in my opinion. Now, let's think about it this way. Rejection is an event. So rejection is the pen, right? Rejection is a no. Somebody tells you, yeah, I don't want to go out with you, or no, I would not like to buy from you. So this is the rejection, number one. Suffering comes from the meaning we attribute to this sentence. They said no, so it means I'm not worthy. I will tell you from my own experience in sales, in business. When somebody tells you that, for example, I don't want to buy from you, it actually means it's not that valuable. It's not a shot against you as a person. It could be against your skills, maybe, against the way you portray yourself. Could be also a situation where I don't have the budget, honestly. I have an infinite number of stories where I saw this being true in real life, but I will pick just a random one where I really enjoyed ruminating on this thing like 6 months after it happened. So basically, I was working on a very important lead, an enterprise lead. Enterprise lead means a lead that is very big in terms of possible revenue or possible amount of money it will generate for the company. So I was working on that lead, I was sending emails, I was calling that guy, and at one point I got him on the phone, I started speaking. I had a very, very nice conversation, I think 7 or 8 minutes in. We started speaking about problems, which is super valuable, especially when I try to help them, not sell. And then we got at a point where this guy told me, you know what, I am not in charge. I really like what you tell me right now, but you need to send me an email so I can put it forward to the guys in charge, because I'm not the one who decides on this. Naturally, even though I had a bit of experience, I tried to push for a meeting. I was saying, yeah, but what if I can show you? And then you can go to that person and make a more informed decision. Apart from that, he told me, no, my man, I'm not the one in charge, but I can help you get there. And then I saw that if I push it too much, then the tomato will make a mess. Everyone, when they need something, they will find the money. Everyone. And the key, not only in sales, but in real life, because let's be honest, you all bought something in the course of the last week. Maybe you didn't buy from a direct salesperson, which I must say today, it's a bit hard to find very, very good salespeople. But you have bought something from online, from a store, from anywhere. Why? Because you actually wanted that thing. If you don't want it, it means it's not a priority. And a very nice person, if they treat rejection as something they understand psychologically, then they would do the following. They would say, I understand, and they would ask you a question. And these findings, these experiences, in my opinion, they can be translated into real life as well. So I'm pretty sure that you've encountered that in your work life or in your friendships or in your relationships. The key to understanding, and again, I'm making it a conclusion right now, you need to separate these things. Remember my example, the notebook and the pen. They together, they work amazingly if you use them right. But sometimes you need to separate them because one is an event and one is the meaning we attribute to this event. So this is somebody saying no, which remains like this. Imagine if we didn't have the notebook. Imagine if we didn't have our brains. Somebody would say, no, I don't want you. No, I don't want it. No, leave me alone. Okay. Okay, the no stays there in the universe. But here comes a little brain, beep, 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 and say, maybe I'm not worthy. Maybe I'm not enough if they said no. My advice here, for me as well, because I don't have a notebook just because I wanted to show it to the camera. I actually start writing stuff in it. Take something, take a piece of paper, take a pen, and ask yourself, when somebody rejected you or rejected an idea that you had, why did they do that? In all honesty, write it down. Why do I think they rejected me? And then the more important part, why did I feel bad about their rejections? And then in that place, I am pretty sure that you will uncover something that can turn into a diamond in the future, which is, maybe I don't have the best skills. Maybe I'm not sounding as an expert yet. Maybe my story is not interesting, so I need to work on my storytelling techniques. It can always be something constructive. Don't take it personally and say, they hurt me, because that will lead you nowhere. It will just add water to the windmill. Is it correct to say water to the windmill? Sometimes when I translate these things from Romanian to English, I think I'm a dumbass. Let me actually search for it. It doesn't have to do anything with the windmill in itself. So the expression in Romanian, a da apă la moară, it's actually more related to add fuel to the fire or to play into someone's hands. That's also a good one. Oh my God, it sounds so psychological, but it's actually so true. And the more you think about it, the more you realize it. What I understood from my experience is that I wanted to learn this field. I wanted to understand why are there certain people who are so pleasant to talk to and yet they make the most commissions in sales. Why do we have such good salespeople that anybody, when it goes into the store, they want to talk to them, they're not afraid? It's because they know something that the others don't. They have studied something that others don't, which is human psychology. I really hope that this video was somehow interesting for you, because it's a very important topic for me. I deal with rejections all day, from morning to evening. Maybe more times than you think. You are good enough, and the rejection is not thrown against you. It's just a means to tell you that you may be better, or it's just not the right time. Enjoy, stay safe out there, and catch you in the next video.